Hey everyone, I'm Matthew Evans, and welcome back to another behind-the-scenes episode of the Stopwatch Collection. Today we're going to be taking a look at the making of our recent 1-minute action comedy short film, Come At Me Bro. So, let's get into it. So the idea for the story of Come At Me Bro came from one of the stars of the film, Hudson Getty. Come At Me Bro was also kind of based on a true story because Hudson and his older sister Rowan, they randomly fight all the time. You see what I mean? So we decided to make a film about the two of them fighting, like many siblings do, but to filter the whole thing through the imagination of a kid.
I made the idea for this film, and immediately after thought of the idea for board games, because I was just thinking of something where another film just constantly escalates until it's crazy at the end. But I was kind of just thinking, hey, me and Ron fight all the time. What if we made a film about it? And then what if we made it crazy? And then Matthew was like, well, why don't we add lightsabers?
We're standing in the yard, right? We're filming, and Hudson just will not actually attack me. Usually he's pretty aggressive, but he wasn't feeling it while we were trying to film until I was like, come on, just hit me. Come at me, bro. And then I was like, idea. We should have that be the title of the film because it's funny.
Action.
I'm sorry.
I think one of the biggest challenges during the making of Come At Me Bro was the fact that it started raining during the shoot. This was a relatively simple shoot. We were just shooting in a living room and a backyard. I wasn't anticipating having to also deal with the weather, but it kind of rained on and off while we were shooting out in the backyard, which was at times inconvenient and at times really got stressful because near the end of the shoot, as we were wrapping up kind of the final showdown between Rowan and Hudson's characters, it really started to come down.
And then the last scene, it's like this big climax, and I have this metal axe, and I was holding it up to the sky, and there was lightning, and I didn't want to be real life Thor for a second, even though I have the hair for it.
Maybe not the safest thing we've ever done, but we pulled it off. And thankfully, Violet, who has a cameo in the film as the skeptical third sibling, she actually helped a ton with the behind the scenes by primarily holding an umbrella over me with the camera to make sure that I could still get shots and not have the camera get really wet. And then she also captured a bunch of the behind the scenes footage that you're seeing here from when we were shooting.
So it was raining, and then not raining, and then at the very end, we were, me, my little sister Violet, and Matthew were sitting under an umbrella in a lightning storm, filming Rowan with a Thor hammer. So
keep going. Yeah,
it was kind of crazy at the end, and I was a little scared of getting fried, but it was really fun in all, and this is the most I've participated in a film of Los Matados Studios, so yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Something unique about this film was that I actually edited the music for it before we shot anything. So that way Rowan and Hudson, for certain parts of it, could actually act in time with the music, which really helped, especially with the couch scene at the beginning where the different pokes back and forth are very closely timed to the music. So it was just kind of a unique order to do things where I went to an element that would normally only come in at the end of post-production and actually did it first, almost as part of the writing and story creation process. But speaking of post-production, obviously this film had quite a bit of it. We had gunshots and laser gunshots and a lightsaber, which I hadn't done a lightsaber effect in years, so it was kind of fun to bring that back out of the toolbox. And then Rowan summoning the lightning powers and having a bunch of flashing lightning around her. So all of those special effects were accomplished in After Effects using a combination of some After Effects tools like the Rotobrush and some great elements from the Triune Digital Store, which, this is not sponsored, but they have great stuff, so go check them out.
That's a wrap! Woo! Good job, guys.
Yeah. Oh.
And I think that just about covers it. That's the making of Come At Me Bro. If you enjoyed this behind the scenes episode, be sure to subscribe for more films and more behind the scenes about how we're making these films. So I'll see you in the next one. And remember, when you're making a film, every second counts.